Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Phillips gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Second baseman, Thomas Weaver.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Phillips has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 2 balls and a strike now. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping up now, Darren James comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
The pitcher, Mike Phillips, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in now, Juan Spanos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's down to third.
Right here. On the bag,
Takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Mississippi's out in front, 3-0. At the plate, Darren James.
Now batting, catcher, Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Rios is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Russell Black. He singled his last time up. He's running. In there, now the throw. is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Digging in, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2. So coming to the plate, Thomas Weaver. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Popped him up. James is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Into the box now, Thomas Hartman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact. Into the box now, Darren James. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Weaver comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Brian Saito gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Line drive, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The pitcher, Richard Chang, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up to the plate, Pete James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pete James.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Snow giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Killian Quick. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Shot quickly to the right. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Into the box, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Now to the plate, Maxwell Belliard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And no throw, in fact. In now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Aguilar is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Ullman ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Biloxi Shuckers came through late, taking the lead. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Hudson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Still 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Popped him up. Ullman moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Spanos on second. Greenwood at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in, Darren James.
Number 5, Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. This is skied out toward right. Shartner has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. So stepping in, Maxwell Belliard. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good. Arthur Lofton, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit hard to short. Ullman is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. The pitcher, Arthur Lofton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now in the box, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Arthur Lofton. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So digging in now, Maxwell Belliard. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw. Now at the plate, Darren James. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Come on, down, down, down!
And he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
The batter, number 28.
Popped him up. Ullman shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Striding in, Darren James.
Number 5, Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Aguilar moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Biloxi jumped out to the game's future stars are Ryan Hanna, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Dominguez on at first. Nobody out. And it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Aguilar.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
At the plate, Darren James.
Number 5, Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Line to the right side. Shartner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Line drive to left. McGrath is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Aguilar is over, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents.
And this change to tell you about defensively, as it looks like we'll have a new second baseman enter the game. Striding into the box, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Ready for another shot now, Enrique Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Strike taken, the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. But one's all they get as the run scores. Digging in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. Coming to the plate now, Tom Romero. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shot weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Esteban Aviles. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Killian Quick. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Olsen has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Tag, not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sack?
So striding forward now, Mark Matheson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. James waits on it, He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. So striding in, Darren James. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Odell Childs has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Mississippi Braves. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0. The pitcher, Kayuri Maya, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Strike called, now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
It makes a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
to pick things up where we left off. Darren James.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. This is line to left. Olsen is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Lawrence Hanson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Enrique Flores. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. At the plate, Christopher Newsom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Stepping into the box, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Enrique Flores. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, there's got to be some weight lifted off a bunch of shoulders in that clubhouse tonight. They finally break that 9-game losing streak with a nice win here.
This one comes to a close. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Ozzie Arrojo will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball. You'll know if it's good because of good run and sinking action.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal.
Now batting, Mark Barker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
James is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped him up. Durham is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick.
Digging in and looking for more, Lucius Hippern. He singled his last time up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Olsen over to his left. 2 down. Ready once again, Darren James. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hanson on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Esteban Cueva.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Spanos. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Standing in, Mark Barker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability.
Striding in once again, Darren James. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that ball was you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. James, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Juan Spanos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single.
Matheson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors. Mike Phillips, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. Yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Digging in, Darren James.
Number 5, Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hippern is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Christopher Newsom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dominguez ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Stepping in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly
not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up now, Christopher Newsom comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him. Digging in now, Kurt Waylock.
Now batting, second baseman, Kurt Whalen.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Get a cooler
Fouled
right
away.
there, straight up.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time. Now at the plate, Kurt Whalen.
Second baseman, Kurt Whalen.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in to start the 9th, Darren James. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Shackelford, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. James aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Settling in now, Juan Spano. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's running. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in.
You're up.
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Roberto Mota is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, and that liner caught him. Well, to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Digging in, Esteban Aviles. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Story is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple. At the plate, Tyler Tuskevich. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. So coming to the plate, Darren James. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Fairchild scoops it up onto first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box now, Esteban Cuevas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-1.
Come on, come on, come on.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Tuskevich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Back in standing. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively.
Now at the plate, Russell Siger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into the box, Jonathan Allen. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 home. There goes the runner. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact. Now to the plate, Darren James, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Esteban Cuevas. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Darren James. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Here, on the back.
And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Stepping into the box, Esteban Cuevas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the belt, the pitch. Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Darren James. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hedrick sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Now at the plate, Derek Hedrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. In now, Darren James. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Story is there. 1 out. Stepping in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's up right here, you're here.
The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Standing in, Killian Quick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Allen. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Braswell has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Now in the box, Zachary Land. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. James has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not. So stepping in, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well executed.
Striding in, Darren James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Allen. And that's the third out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Now at the plate, Darren James. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line towards center field. Hedrick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no error.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The stars of tomorrow. Richard Chang will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
At the plate, Chris Ferrillo. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
Here you go.
He's around
Find
second
the ball.
now,
Find
and they
the
still
ball.
haven't gotten to this thing. James takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. One run scores. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5. So digging in now, Chris Ferrillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding into the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 hit hard to third.
Pick up
And
the
that's
ball.
through into left, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Esteban Cuevas. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swing and he pops him up. Potts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits.
Now batting. Second baseman. Christopher.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something. He did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4